Bailey.
Where were you Sunday?
Why?
Sunday was Mr. Carlson's church auction.
Well, I know.
It was really embarrassing. Les, Herb, and I were the only employees who showed up.
Well, I was called away suddenly to Dayton.
Oh, come on, Les. Nobody's ever suddenly called away to Dayton.
I was visiting my mother.
Oh, well, that's nice. How is she?
Even smaller, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm sorry.
We had lunch together. You know, it's very disconcerting to have those two little eyes peering up at you from table level.
Well, you didn't really miss much, Les.
I went last year. All they auctioned off was a lot of junk.
Oh, they had one nice thing this year. It was this really amazing painting of a sunlit summer lawn filled with geraniums and wicker furniture, and in the background, two women strolling in the gentle summer breeze. Oh, I loved it.
Did you buy it?
Oh, no. The painting was the last thing auctioned off, and I couldn't afford it, so I chickened out.
Well, I didn't.
Hello, Herb.
You bought the painting.
I did.
You bought it?
Don't rub it in, Bailey.
Les, this is it. This is the painting.
Where were you?
I was out of town.
We had a date, Lester. We were going to the auction to suck up some brownie points with the big guy by buying something together. 50-50. I waited and waited for you until there was nothing left but this painting. I had to buy it.
I was visiting my mother.
How is Shorty?
Watch it, Tarlik.
I'll watch it, Les, when you give me the $50. That's half of what I paid for this oil slick. Now give me the money.
Forget it, Herb.
Would you just leave Les alone? You were supposed to go to the auction because it was a worthy cause.
Don't be naive, Bailey.
Herb won't even give money to Jerry Lewis's kids.
Les, I've told you 1,000 times they're not Jerry's kids, they're everybody's kids.
Well, that's not what Jerry says.
Are you gonna give me the money?
No.
Yes.
No.
All right, then. I'm just gonna have to punch you out.
You do, and I'll see you in court.
You would do that, wouldn't you?
Uh-huh.
Here, Bailey. Hold this. As a matter of fact, you can have it.
Thank you.
All right, Lester. I'm gonna go sit at my desk, and I'm gonna stare at you for as long as it takes. Soon, Les, the guilt will be more than you can take. Soon, Les, it'll begin to gnaw at your insides. Soon, Les, you'll feel a sense of fairness which will compel you to do the right thing. And soon, Les, you'll beg me to release you from your guilt and sin.
I dearly love the sound of a bagpipe. Good morning, Jennifer. How was your weekend?
Okay. It's just so unfortunate I had to be in Spain on Sunday and miss the auction.
Well, thank you for those appliances you donated.
Well, there are just so many washer-dryer sets a girl can own.
Hey, I bought these little fellas at the auction. You know, this kind of craftsmanship is almost a lost art, Jennifer. It's so rare to find nowadays.
And it's not immature for a grown man to have toy soldiers. This is a real hobby. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
May I see them?
Oh, absolutely. No, I caught little Arthur trying to shoot their heads off this morning.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, with an automatic pump gun I haven't seen before. Sometimes that boy frightens me, Jennifer.
I'm sure he's just going through a stage, much like Germany did.
Sometimes I fear he's connected to some darker force that could shake the world.
Well, maybe not.
Hey, big guy, 2 questions. 1, why is Jerry Lewis so popular in France? Ha! Just kidding. And 2, how much did the auction take in?
We took in over $10,000.
Ooh, right on to the church. I love it. I bought a very expensive painting.
You? You bought a painting?
That's right, Jenny Pooh.
And do I see a bullfighter emblazoned across a field of black velvet?
Unfortunately, no. It's just one of those oil things. But what the heck? It's for a good cause.
I didn't know you were interested in art, Herb.
There are a lot of things you don't know about me, baby.
I know. And thank you.
Herb, is there something I can do for you? Because I'm about to become very busy here.
I'd just like to say how much I enjoyed the auction. And I'm sure the staff who didn't show up had perfectly good excuses. Except Les, of course, who did a no-show, or as Les just said to me this morning, hey, that's Baldy's auction. I've got better things to do with my Sundays.
Well, I certainly appreciate your support, Herb.
Oh, hey, you know, I'm just glad I was able to open up my heart, my pocketbook to buy a painting, which, in all honesty, I don't like that much, for a church I'm not really a member of, to help find a cure for a disease that, quite frankly, doesn't affect that many people. Well, thank you, and I mean it.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Herb, exactly what is it that you want?
Would you be interested in buying that painting back?
No.
Perfect, perfect, I understand. So what if I don't have the money to take the family to Milwaukee? Oh, well, for months now, you know, Lucille has been planning a family trip to Milwaukee to tour the different breweries there. Her brother is an assistant brewmaster. Did I ever mention that? No, probably not. Well, to make a long story short.
Herb, look, will you get out of my office if I buy your painting?
Yes, sir.
Well, exactly how much you want for it?
Well, whatever you feel in your heart is right.
Oh, how about $10?
Oh, gosh. I probably need a little more than that. You see, I paid $150 for that painting. Were you there when that painting was auctioned off? Yes, I believe you were. And come to think of it, I got that painting for $100. What am I thinking about?
I'll give you $50 if you get out of my office right now, $20 if you're still here 20 seconds from now, and $10 if we're face to face a minute from now.
I'll be right back before you can say, thanks, Herb Charlie, for helping my church. What do you mean it's your painting?
Well, you gave it to me. It's mine.
When?
10 minutes ago.
Where?
Right here. You said here. You can have it.
Bailey. You can have it as just a figure of speech. People say it all the time. It doesn't mean anything. It's like, thanks a million or so's your mother.
It's my painting, Herb. Thanks a million.
I really don't believe you. I just don't believe you, Bailey. You come in here every morning in your freshly pressed outfits and your freshly scrubbed face, and you sit here all day, hardly speaking above a whisper, and then, when a man is vulnerable, shaken, upset, you just reach out and rip from him what is rightfully and fairly his. Bailey, I'm just so disappointed.
Herb, so is your mother. Good morning before us, but still.
Oh, come on, Bailey. Before I can like a painting, I have to be able to smell the psychic sweat of the artist coming off the canvas, you know? I mean, I want to sense that he shares my vision that we're all morally adrift in a chaotic world of distorted social values. I want to feel his loathing, his self-contempt, and all those dark urges. I want to sense from his work that he's come to grips with his own homosexuality, if not going to jail for it. I want to know...
Oh, shut up.
What?
Shut up.
Okay.
There it is.
Leave it alone, Herb.
Look, it is mine. Here's the receipt. I found it.
What's going on?
He gave me the painting. Now he's trying to steal it back.
That's right. And I can't think of a thing that's going to stop me.
What about the four of us beating you to dust?
You do. And I'll see you in court.
We don't care.
Can I speak privately with you in the hall?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, Herb.
Oh, hi, Bailey. How's it going?
Stop it.
Well, how would you feel? I was saving that $100 to help take the little lady to Oklahoma City. Cowboy Hall of Fame is down there, and her brother used to be trail boss. Did I ever mention that? No, probably not.
You found somebody to buy the painting, didn't you?
Oh, Bailey, it's not the money. I don't care about that.
Who?
Mr. Carlson. He loves the darn thing.
How much?
How much?
How much? That's English. How much?
Well, I don't know, about $160.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Were you in there when we talked about it? No, of course you weren't. 160.
I'll give you $200.
200? Oh, gee, Bailey, I don't know.
I'll go to the bank at lunch.
Oh, all right, if it means that much to you.
Oh, it does. I love it. I love this painting. Oh, Herb, thank you. Your mother would be proud of you.
Yeah? She would. God, I have no values.
So the big tall guy says to the doctor, "Are you sure that's your elephant?" And the doctor. The doctor. What?
Come in.
Big guy, bad news. I can't sell you that painting.
Okay. So now the doctor takes a look over at the kangaroo who's seated further down the bar.
No, I've heard this one. And he says, if that's your elephant, you buy him a drink. Funny, big guy.
So, Herbie, did you sell the painting to someone else?
Yeah.
Should have kept it.
Why?
Because it was donated by the Van Giesen family, Jughead.
The Van Giesens, oh my.
Who's that?
You've never heard of them?
No, maybe.
Well, Herb, they're a very rich old family. You know, half the paintings at the county museum were donated by them.
I knew that. Uh-huh. Would you please have Mrs. Van Giesen call me? Right. Herbert Ruggles, Ruggles, Tarleton III. No, the fourth. Okay? Yeah, it concerns a work of art, you know, like a painting. Right. Now you have my number. Right. No, thank you. And au revoir. That's French. What an idiot.
Herb,
We gotta talk, Bailey.
here's my money.
Don't want it.
Where's my painting?
Well, I had to take it back.
Oh, no, you don't. We made a deal.
Bailey, evidently you don't know what the word deal means. You see, a deal is when papers are signed, receipts are given, legal obligations take place.
I think I'll call the police.
What?
That's right.
You would too, wouldn't you?
You're darn right.
I don't care.
Hello?
All right. Painting's yours. I'll just buy it back for $300.
No. I like the painting. You don't. I want it. I want to admire it. I like it. It makes me feel good.
400.
No, you don't understand. Not everything in this world is for sale. Not everything is commerce.
$500.
All right. Deal.
500's too much.
500 is the price, and art appreciates.
All right. 500. I'll write you a check.
And I want your receipt from the auction. It's tax deductible. I'll write you another receipt.
You know, Bailey, deep down inside, you're just another shrewd businessman like myself.
Oh, no, I am not. But I know you. You think everything's business and that everything's a deal.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You got poor Les to give you $50, didn't you?
Yes, I did, thank you. I just stared at him through the DJ window till sweat rolled down the back of his neck. And $50 just popped right out of his back pocket.
And at home, you're a real sweet guy with the kids.
I am. Okay. Your 200 and my check for 3.
Okay.
Lester, baby!
Herb, I already gave you $50. Now leave me alone.
I know, and you were right all along, and I was wrong. Here's your 50 back.
I won't take it.
Come on, take it.
No.
Yes.
No,
Why not?
because it's not fair.
Les, fair is just a word people use. All right, average.
You shouldn't take the 50, Les. The painting's worth $500 now. Herb owes you half of that.
What's a stroke feel like?
Well, obviously, you found another buyer. Half the sale price must go to Les.
No, I didn't find another buyer, really. I'm not lying this time. I mean, I'm not lying. Now, look, I just want the painting. I tell you what, Les. I'll give you your 50, and I'll write you out a check for 100.
Well,
Don't do it, Les.
Do it, Les. Trust me.
all right, Herb. I hate him, but he's my best friend.
Les, it's so dumb. He has found out that the painting is valuable. This is another one of his little schemes.
Is that true, Herb?
Okay. All right, Les. It is a scheme. But when have you ever known any of my schemes to pan out, huh? I mean, when was it that I never wound up on the short end of a stick?
And the 50?
Herb, do you know anything about a call for Ruggles the Fourth?
Oh, I'll get that, thank you. Hello, Mrs. Ruggles? Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Van Giesen, I'm Ruggles. Right, listen, I purchased a painting which you donated to a church auction. Yes, right. Would you be so kind as to, give me a brief history on that painting? Thank you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you. Au revoir.
Are you okay?
Her son did it. He paints a painting a day. Because he's in prison for selling Quaaludes.
Looks like the roosters have come home to roost.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm out. Let's see. $100 for the painting. 100 to Les. 300 to Bailey. $500. I'm out $500.
You see where greed got you?
Please, Bailey, no lectures.
Herb, I want to buy the painting back.
You do?
Yes, Herb.
For $500?
No. I'll keep my cash, and I'll just tear up your check.
Bailey, you'll be getting the painting for free.
Really?
That's not fair.
You mean as in state fair?
Oh, Bailey.
Please, Herb, no lectures.
Okay.
You're lucky.
I hope I don't get luckier.
Where is it?
Behind the couch.
You know, that was a very nice thing for Bailey to do. She could have kept your check.
Yes, it was a very nice thing for Bailey to do.
Speaking of nice, I believe you have $150 of my money on your desk.
Oh, yes. Herb, I think you ought to learn a lesson from all this. So I'm going to give this to Jerry's kids. His real kids. Hi, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, hi, Les. Say, where were you on Sunday?
Yeah, where were you?
I was in Dayton visiting my mother, Mr. Carlson, something I'm sure that you can appreciate. But I wanted you to know that my thoughts were with you in your very fine auction.
Oh, it's very kind of you, Les.
And I would like to endorse this check in the amount of $100 as my small way of letting you know I care.
Oh, thanks, Les.
Now I must say goodbye so that I can go home and prepare my work for tomorrow. Goodbye, Herb.
Now, is that some kind of a guy or what, huh?
You should see somebody about that.
Lunch? Oh, no, thank you, Bailey. I have other plans.
Oh, plans, you say? Well, I think you'll change your mind when I tell you that I happen to have a 2-for-1 coupon at Bounty Burger.
Oh, that does sound wonderful,
But
but
what do you have to beat it?
haute cuisine from La Maisonnette. Andrea's having it catered in.
Oh, well, what the heck. I guess I'll have to slam down 2 half-pounders myself.
WKRP. Mr. Carlson? He's in a strategy conference. No, he didn't say that's part of the strategy. Thank you.
May I help you?
Oh, I'm... Jennifer?
Joyce! Oh!
Why, you certainly aren't the same girl who stumbled in here from Rockpile, West Virginia.
Rock throw.
Oh, wherever. Boy, look at you now.
Well, how are you? Where have you been? What have you been doing?
Oh, well, first of all, I'm still in broadcasting, but I'm not a receptionist anymore.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm an account executive for a rep firm.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I moved to Cleveland.
Oh, that's nice.
Diggity dog, diggity boom, what you do to me, boom. Have I got a deal for you, Jenny Pooh?
Hi, little guy.
Joyce. Joyce!
Hello, Herb.
Oh, listen. Ixnay on the little guy stuff, you know.
Little guy? Ooh, gee, I don't know, Herb. I think it kind of suits you.
So, Joyce. Back for one more desperate try at my job, huh?
No, sorry, I got some other poor loser's job.
Well, what the heck? Congrats. You see, the system works.
Jennifer, hi there. Could you give me a hand with this? Good gravy. Is that Joyce Armour I see? The best little receptionist I ever had. Not the first best. Not second best either. I mean, she was the first, but not the first
Easy,
best.
Mr. Carlson, you'll hurt yourself.
Do you want me to help you untangle that?
Oh, no, I can do that.
No, that's okay, Jennifer. Thanks a lot. Joyce, huh?
Gee, it's so good to see you after all this time, and Jennifer and the little guy and...
Little guy? I'd forgotten all about that big guy, little guy.
If anybody wants me, I'll be at lunch.
Roger, LG.
Here you go, Jennifer.
Oh, what do you want me to do with these?
File the complaints about Johnny. And, you better call the police about the bomb threat.
Same old office, same old desk.
Yeah, the same old fish on the walls. You know, I haven't hauled in a big one since...
Florida Keys.
Yeah, I'm going down there again next week.
Gee,
Boy, it's good to see... You always did know what I was going to say before I did.
Do you still try to dictate your memos, or does Jennifer type them up from longhand?
Oh, well, you know, we really haven't gotten around to that yet.
How's Carmen?
Huh? Oh, Carmen. Oh, excuse me. Carmen is great. And she's a little busy now with the new baby and all.
The baby? Oh, I didn't know. That's wonderful.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got a picture here.
No, that's okay. I'll see it later.
Oh, take my word for it. She's a beauty. She's a year old now. Her name's Melanie.
Well, why don't I look at all the baby pictures over lunch at Emilio's?
Oh, gosh. I got another luncheon appointment in half an hour.
Oh.
Emilio's?
Yeah.
Boy, I haven't eaten there in ages. To tell the truth, I've really been looking for an excuse to get out of this luncheon. It's with the Liver Advisory Board. Well, what am I going to tell them?
Why don't you tell them you're all tied up?
Oh, hey, that's a great idea. Excuse me. Could you poke up the number? I'll give it to you.
We both want Oklahoma and give the spread. Oklahoma? Why a Chinese bookie, John?
He takes slow pay, gives good egg roll. All right, that was the Greg Ken Band. It's 12:47. This is the doctor. I'm sitting in today for Rex Earhart, Cincinnati's airhead of the airwaves. Rex will be back tomorrow. Don't ask me why, but if you think that you got all the answers, just remember way back in 1967 when Arthur Conley asked the question. Do you like good music?
Okay, Wing. Wing? Yeah, I just ordered some chicken for Johnny and me.
What kind of odds is the chicken giving?
Oh, what is it? You think we're gambling here, right? Another merry mix-up.
Do you guys remember what I said I was going to do the last time you pulled this?
I called the police. They're on their way.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
The police?
Little harsh, Travis.
No, it's not about that. It's about the bomb threat.
Excuse me?
Bomb threat.
Excuse me.
Come on, now wait a minute, you guys. Now, you know what happens when a station gets a little more popular?
We all get raises?
No, we all get bomb threats. We get prank calls. You gotta call the police. It's standard procedure, but these things are almost always hoaxes.
See, now, we'd have felt a lot better if you said they were always hoaxes.
What are always hoaxes?
Bomb threats, lass.
Actually, they're almost always hoaxes.
Consistently a ray of hope.
That bombing last month in Dayton, that one was real, all right.
What bombing?
Someone blew up Channel 73, right in the middle of the John Davidson show. It was awful. Later, a group calling itself Black Monday called and claimed credit for it.
Who?
Black Monday. Now, get out.
Suits me.
Time for the news with Les Nessman.
Yes, sir, it's Black Monday. Supposed to go off at 3:30.
Jennifer, we'll be at lunch.
Mr. Carlson, this is Officer Mardigan.
Oh, fine. What can we do for you?
Leave the building.
Fine.
Yeah, this will be a full building search. What's that? Oh, you have a nice day too, sir.
I suppose I should get Mr. Travis for you.
Now, wait. Now, come on. Now, listen, we have a responsibility here to our listeners.
Right. If I die, who's going to teach the children about Bo Diddley?
Andy, this is
Bomb squad.
Yeah. Well, not the whole squad. I just look for them. The fire department guys dismantle them.
Well, great. Would you please tell these guys not to panic?
Don't panic. And leave the building.
There, you see? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, wait. This is almost always a joke, right, sir?
Oh, no. Not since the John Davidson incident.
Okay. You guys are going to have to broadcast from the transmitter. Now, do you know where it is?
Tall thing with red lights on the top out in the country. We'll find it.
Can we talk about this outside?
All right. One of you should take some albums, though, and I'll put on a tape until you get down there.
Or I'll get those albums.
Excuse me, what's back there?
Studios. Don't you have dogs for this?
We did.
Oh, come on, hurry up, Les.
Andy, this is a hoax, isn't it?
I'm sure it is, Jennifer.
Arthur, you're a scoundrel.
Yeah, some people can tell them, some can't.
And you can.
Here's some other pictures of the baby. Now, this one, she got her first tooth.
Oh, she's adorable. She must really keep Carmen on her toes.
Yeah, I guess so. She usually asleep when I get home.
And the baby?
Carmen.
I don't blame her. How's little Arthur?
Oh, she's great. 15, wants to join the PLO. Well,
Do you have the time?
for what?
What time is it?
It's 1:30. Oh, 1:30. My goodness, I'm going to have to get back to the station. I got stacks and stacks of work piling up on my desk.
Arthur, remember, I am one of two people who knows what a crock that is.
Oh, but, yeah, well,
Unfortunately, I have an appointment. We never did get down to business.
down to bit.
Well, I should have brought it up sooner, but believe it or not, I was kind of shy.
You were.
How about this afternoon?
Beg your pardon?
Oh, you could come to my hotel room at the St. Mark.
Couldn't we just talk on the phone?
Oh, no, we could not talk on the phone. This is a hot proposition.
Well, I don't think that what I think is I should get back to the station and find out what those police are doing.
Oh, Arthur, I'm leaving for Cleveland this evening.
Oh, gosh, bad luck. Have a good flight.
Why don't I call you when I get back to my hotel room? I'll be there all afternoon.
Goodbye, Joyce. Thanks for everything.
Toodles.
This is the doctor bringing you an afternoon of commercial-free music.
Feedback, John.
Can you fix it for me, man? Commercial-free music is something that I'm sure our sales manager is not enjoying half as much as we are. And Venus Flight, fascinating rhythms. Venus Flytrap will be with us a little early today with all the music that one man can carry. Speaking of music, here's the tune called Talk to You Later. What I'll do.
Boy, this place got some real history to it.
Ample evidence of a once proud civilization.
Andy said this used to be the original WKRP studio.
Yeah, looks like the original WKRP dirt.
Yeah, I think you're right. This place is a dump. When's Andy gonna call? Oh, boy. Maybe they've blown up the building. No. See, the signal's still coming across the air. It goes through a doohickey back at the station.
I'm in awe of your technical expertise.
I just hope that phone's not out of order.
So do I. I've got to get a call through to Wing.
Why?
Oh, Venus, my man, look at this. Did you ever see such a name on a horse?
Terminal disease?
No, the one under that.
Oh, Fever's break. Wow. You know, hunchbacks are really dumb, John.
Hunchbacks? The gods are screaming in my ears.
Still think they're really dumb.
Okay. Wing!
Give me 25 on the nose.
Sure. Wing? Big John here. Listen, in the third... Wing? I don't believe it.
What?
He put me on hold. What kind of a bookie puts people on hold?
The kind that runs a busy Chinese restaurant.
This is no excuse. I mean, there are priorities, you know.
Yeah. When's post time?
3 o'clock.
Well, you got 3 minutes and your record's running out.
Oh, no. Doctor here. Bye-bye. Here's Venus.
Thanks, John.
Wing.
We got a special early evening here with nothing but wall-to-wall music. Now featuring the magnificence of the late Bob Marley.
Wing.
He hung up. Andy, this is the biggest news story we've ever had, and we're sitting on it.
Oh, it was only a threat, Les. There was no bomb.
Maybe. You know, Andy, This could get me on Al Shuttlecotty's 6 o'clock evening news.
Oh, yeah, he's good, Les.
Or maybe even, dare I say it, the evening news with Dan Rather.
When are we supposed to make up all the commercials this little prank has cost us?
Well, Herbert, just about any time. We can run make goods till the cows come home. I shouldn't have to remind you that most of our sponsors canceled this year.
Not my fault.
Herb, all I'm trying to say is maybe no commercials is a good idea. Helps build ratings.
And what about the news, Andy? Why can't I go out to the transmitter, too?
Well, Lester, by the time you got out there, Johnny and Venus would be back here.
The news must go on.
And it will, Les. Just get ready for your regular 4 o'clock cast. Busy.
Oh, there you are. You know, I had to wait outside to get in this building.
Oh, that's because the police were looking for a bomb.
Oh, did they find one?
They covered every inch of the building. It was a hoax.
Uh-huh. Well, you carry on. I'm gonna go call my wife.
Well, there goes a man without a care in the world. Still busy.
Still busy. Come on, man. I'm trying to do a show here. I'm sorry, man. Hey, if you don't get through, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. It's just a long shot.
I live from one long shot to the next, man. This is different. He can't lose.
You better hope he does. It's 3 o'clock.
Oh, no.
It's a beautiful day here
Please,
at
God.
Latonia for the running.
Anything you want. My album collection, my band,
Fine
Venus's
array of
clothes.
thoroughbreds we started making now as we wait to see. And they're off. And it's Charter's Choice moving to the front. Doris's Chili coming up fast on the outside.
See,
Dead
don't lose.
Delight,
Everything's
of
gonna be
course, the
fine.
third,
No,
followed
he
by
isn't. You
Harbor
still don't
Lights,
understand,
Gentleman
do
Joe,
you?
Mellow Friend, Autumn Night, and trailing the field, it's Fever's Break.
See?
Nothing. I just called to say hello and to tell you that I love you. You do? Thanks. Listen, Carmen, I got a great idea. Yeah, I thought I'd slip out of here early, come by, pick you up, we'd go out, have a little dinner, and then maybe take in an early movie, huh? Oh. Yeah, well, I understand. It's, it's just that we haven't seen very much of each other lately. No, my feelings aren't hurt. I mean, I know about babies. Are, Lenny, your feelings hurt? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, I'm not going out without you. No, What? Well, just because, that's why. Come on now, don't insist. Huh? Well, listen, well, really? Well, yeah, maybe. Sure, yeah, I'll just, stop by have a drink at the club. Yeah, okay, sweetheart. Yeah, bye, and I love you too.
Fever's Break, the 80-1 long shot in this race, and a stunning come-from-behind victory. Pays off at mutuals of $166.40 to win, $72 to place, and $34.60 to show.
Well, what the hell, huh? Easy come, easy go, John.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, man.
No.
Besides, we got a job to do here, mister.
You're right there, sir. Well, give me the toolbox.
Sure. I think it's still locked.
That's okay.
I bet they're doing this on purpose. I bet they got the phone off the hook just to frustrate me. I could see them looking at each other and laughing at the thought of me going crazy. Well, it won't work.
Race under pressure?
Travis, you know that budget meeting you've been wanting to have with me?
Yes, sir, for some weeks now.
Well, you're in luck, Travis. Tonight's the night. I could go late.
I don't think so, sir.
No.
For one thing, he's going to help me reschedule all these spots.
I see. Oh, Les, maybe we could discuss why you can't have that helicopter. You always like to do that.
Well, not now, Mr. Carlson. I'm sitting on the biggest news story of my career.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Herb would enjoy socializing with you.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just go on home. Maybe catch the Dukes of Hazzard.
I would like to discuss why we do not have any female DJs.
Yeah, I guess what I'm going to do is just go right on home.
Well, nuts.
Mr. Carlson, Joyce Armour is on line 2 for you.
Oh, really? Well, maybe I'll take that in my office. I kind of need the exercise.
Andy, have you noticed?
Oh, excuse me, Jennifer, but I need to get some sound for my 4 o'clock news report. I'm about to spring into action.
Of course you are.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hi, this is Les Nessman. We're speaking with Andrew Travis, program director of the station that received the bomb threat this morning. Tell me, Mr. Travis, where were you when you got the note?
Oh, come on, Les.
Pretend you don't know me.
All right. I was in my office, Mr.
Nessman.
Right. And I might add that I think you're making more of this than it deserves. It's merely a hoax. That's what I suspected in the beginning, and that has turned out to be the case here. Mr. Nessman, is it?
Yes. And so you weren't alarmed, even though the note was signed Black Monday?
Yes, that's right, Wes.
You don't know me. You have heard of me. And so you weren't concerned, even though Black Monday was in the news last month, for blowing up a television transmitter in this reporter's hometown of Dayton.
Yeah. You see, most successful radio stations get this sort of thing all the time. Transmitter?
Yes.
Oh, good Lord, that's it. It's at the transmitter last.
There you have it, Dan. Back to you in New York.
Hey, big guy. Travis wants to cancel. Is that old Spice?
What do you want, Herb?
It's just a situation report, that's all. No commercials, no money, no station, no job.
No time.
You could have had class, Venus. Could have been a contender. Could have been somebody. Instead of a bum, which is what I am.
Things could be worse, man. You could be sitting back at the station on top of a bomb.
Yeah.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
The police still have 20 minutes to get out there.
Oh, well, that's great. What time did you call them?
You know, I could change into something even more comfortable.
I don't know nothing about fixing no phones.
I got some visual aids in the other room.
Oh, no.
How can we announce we're off the air when we are off the air?
Daylight come and me one throw up.
Showbeat.
Our guest today, the actress Colleen Camp.
Oh, hello.
Ms. Camp, you're here in the Queen City for the opening of the new Bogdanovich film, are you not?
Bogdanovich.
Yes, well, whatever.
They all laughed.
Excuse me?
That's the name of the picture. It opens here in Cincinnati on Friday.
And what about all the sex and violence?
Excuse me?
What's Hollywood out to prove?
This is a comedy. It's a family picture.
Well, I am one American who is sick and tired of slow-motion death.
This is PG.
So there is some cursing.
Well, not that I remember. Oh, well, maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
Well, I mean, hell.
Hell? Hell?
What I mean is that...
I think it's about time that Hollywood made films we decent Americans could watch.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more.
You remember the movie Gigi?
Well, yes.
Funny little fascinating Gigi?
Yes.
Well, they don't make films like that anymore.
I guess not.
Where's Chevalier now?
Dead, I believe.
Yes, that's right. But I believe I have made my point, haven't I?
I guess so. I mean...
So you're here in Cincinnati trying to promote this film when in actual fact, you'd much rather be lounging around on a beach somewhere in the South Pacific. Doesn't that just about sum things up?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
It's called Showbeat. I'm Les Nessman, and you're an informed Cincinnati. Oh, that was great, Colleen. Good luck on that film. I hear it's quite good.
Oh, Colleen, I am so sorry.
No, it was fun.
Come with me, Liz.
1 minute, Andy. Colleen, I was wondering if I could have an autograph. It's not for me, it's for my brother. His name is Les, too. Just write to Les with all my love and respect.
Now, Les. The lady was nice enough to take time out of her busy schedule to come over here and be interviewed by you. You grilled her like she was Adolf Eichmann. Why?
Because I play hardball, Travis. Mike Wallace does it, I do it.
Well, I want you to stop it. It's wrong, Les. You're doing wrong.
Well, I could say the very same thing about you.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, I wouldn't want to say it in front of Venus.
Well, don't worry about Venus. You tell me, what am I doing that's so wrong?
No, I can't.
Go ahead, Les. I want to know.
No.
Les.
No.
Les!
All right. You are dating Mr. Carlson's mother.
What?
I'm a newsman, Travis. I know.
You know what?
That you dined in public with her 2 nights in a row at Nick's.
All right,
That you attended the opera with her on Monday night.
All right.
That you
Les! Thank you very much. That'll be enough. Thank you.
Of course, Andy.
Are you insane?
It was business. It was just an opportunity to talk business.
Is it business to her?
Of course it is.
Hi. What's happening? Andy's dating Mrs. Carlson.
Don't tell anybody.
Andy's not dating Mrs. Carlson.
Well, which one? His wife or his mother?
His mother. What kind of guy do you think I am?
Gee, Travis, I don't know.
Look, it was nothing. We need a new transmitter. The insurance only pays for so much. I'm trying to get money from her.
How much did you get so far?
Will you do me a favor? Just don't let this get around the station, all right?
Andy, Les knows.
I just don't want Mr. Carlson to know, that's all.
Oh, I don't think he cares.
No.
It's business.
You sure she's not wooing you?
Wooing?
You heard him. Wooing.
Wooing?
Andy, Mother Carlson's on line 1 for you.
She is?
Uh-huh.
I'd be delighted to talk with her. I'm glad she called. I'd be glad to take the call.
Good.
No. No, I want you to stay. I have nothing to hide. I want you to hear this. Hello, Lillian. Yes, I had fun. It was great fun. The opera's always fun. Today? No, I don't. Uh-huh. Well, yes, 1 o'clock. Yes, I'll be there. Bye-bye. Hey, you see, she said yes.
When's the wedding?
She said yes. Yes to the transmitter. Or at least she wants to talk about it, that's all.
Where are you going to meet her?
Over at her house, of course. I've been there before.
Hey, man, we all have.
Just don't let this get around the station, all right?
We won't.
Are you insane?
Oh, thank you very much. No, it's nice talking to you, too. Goodbye.
Who was that?
My mom.
Really?
Yeah, she was pleasant. No guilt feelings. Something's wrong. Of course, she's dying.
Mr. Carlson.
That's it, she's dying, and she called and was nice to me before she went. Oh, Jennifer, I feel so guilty.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with your mother. She's probably just feeling good because she foreclosed on somebody. Or maybe she's in love.
Who's in love?
Mother Carlson. Are you all right?
Swallowed my gum.
Oh, I don't know what's going on here, Travis, but boy, Mother is happy.
Oh, Mr. Carlson, maybe you're in line for a new stepfather.
Could be. I think I'll just strike while the iron's hot. Go over and talk to her about a new transmitter.
No, I want to go with you.
No, I want to go alone.
No, I want to go.
All right, well, why don't you go by yourself?
No, I want you to go with me.
All right, well, we'll go tomorrow.
No, today.
All right, how's noon?
No, 1.
Oh, okay. I've got to ring first.
No, I will.
Oh, all right.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. We'll go in your car.
No, yours.
I wanted to go in mine anyway.
This way, gentlemen. Madam is in the billiard room, horsing around.
Thank you, Hirsch.
Nice to see you again so soon, Mr. Travis.
Soon. What do you mean soon?
Well, I suppose is the opposite of the word late. Madam?
Andrew.
Hello.
And my son.
Hi, Mom. How have you been?
I'm fine. I must say I wasn't expecting you.
Oh, well, Andy called, didn't he?
I thought you might like to speak with the both of us.
Oh, of course, yes. Would the both of you like a refreshment?
Well, I think I'd like a lemonade, if that's all right.
Good choice on a cold day. Hirsch, go squeeze a lemon.
Yes, ma'am. I might suggest you do the same. Mr. Travis, would you care for the usual?
Huh?
There is no usual. He'll have lemonade too. Goodbye, Hirsch.
Oh, goodbye, madam. I'll ride off and...
Oh, just get the lemonade, will you?
Double.
All right. Poor devil's memory's completely shot. What a shame. Where were we?
Oh, well, we were going to talk about buying a new transmitter. You recall the old one was blown up by terrorists.
Oh, indeed I do. Look, son, a game.
May I?
Of course.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. You know, I was never allowed to come in here as a child. Couldn't go into the arboretum or into the gymnasium. Well, life was tough, but, you know, we got by.
Any particular reason you couldn't come alone?
No.
You've come alone before.
Yes.
When I ask to see you alone, that's how I expect to see you. Please drop back later this evening.
Oh, boy, and I thought this was just going to be a business meeting.
Oh, no, son. Business and recreation go hand in hand. Many a deal has been made or lost on how well one plays the game. Am I right, Andrew?
I guess so.
Well, now, let's all play pool.
Oh, good.
Rack 'em up, son.
Oh,
yeah.
Mr. Travis, would you care to play along?
Okay.
Marvelous. Now then, perhaps I should go over the house rules before we start. Now, when it's someone's turn to shoot, I tell them. If someone gets ahead of me, they lose their turn. Everyone plays very hard, and in the end, I win. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. It's Just bear with me, Mother. I can't find all the balls. Oh, I got it over here.
As I was saying, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
It's your table.
Indeed it is.
Good shot, Mom. We can go again.
Andy, we don't know what you're talking about. You'll have to be clearer.
All right. Look, say that you work for someone, and they, it's no big thing. It's very subtle. Actually, there's probably nothing to it, absolutely nothing at all. But still, there is something there. Maybe. How do you react to something like that?
Well, I don't know about Jennifer, but I clean out my closets.
What?
We don't know what you're talking about, Andy.
I went out to dinner with you-know-who. You know? Les didn't tell you?
Tell us what?
Then we went out to dinner again. We went out to dinner a couple more times.
You and Les?
No. Me and, Carlson's mother.
Are you insane?
Apparently.
Well, what happened? I mean...
Oh, Bailey, no, nothing happened.
Oh, but you feel a sense of pressure from an employer.
Yes, and that usually happens to women. That's why I wanted to talk with you two about it.
Oh.
Why didn't you speak with me first?
Suddenly, I felt so uncomfortable.
She shouldn't come here. You should have gone to her.
I know. She said she wanted to come down here. What could I say? What am I going to say when she gets here?
Try hello.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Why, Mrs. Carlson?
Hello, Jennifer.
You didn't have to come down here, Mom.
Oh, well, I had some business at the bank. Besides, I like to come up here occasionally to see you and chat with Mr. Travis.
Oh, well, I just should be getting back to my little desk.
Yes. Why don't you do that? That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, but have a seat, Mom.
Thank you.
I'll just I'll sit over here and no, why don't I come over there and sit next to you? And well, that's wrong. Mom, tell the truth. How have you been?
What are you doing out here?
Nothing, just hanging around.
Bothering me.
Bothering her.
Oh, well, don't bother her. That's called sexual harassment.
It is?
That's right. And we're not going to have any more of that around here. Now, go out and sell something.
Jeez.
Sell that coat. I should be in there. This is my problem. What was that?
What?
I thought I heard the door. I better get out of here.
Arthur, get a hold of yourself. Even horses don't perspire that much.
I know you make things so difficult for me.
Well, how do you think I feel?
I don't know.
I feel offended. Do I look like an idiot to you?
No.
Well, I certainly don't go chasing around after young men. All of this is in Mr. Travis's head.
All of it?
Well, maybe not.
Oh, my.
Oh, now look, Arthur. I go places, I do things, and it's nice to have a personable young man on your arm. Particularly when he has nice teeth and good hair.
And you have been using him to some extent.
Well, he's an employee of mine, and that's what you do with employees. Well, what's the point of being in charge? And he, too, has been using me. He wants something. A transmitter.
Oh.
And I want something. Good hair.
Well, I mean, that all sounds very innocent to me. I'll just go tell Mr. Travis what you said.
Oh, no, please let me, Arthur. I have so little fun. Oh, I'll tell him tonight in my own way.
Oh, my.
Now, don't you say a word.
Okay. You're not going to destroy his mind completely, are you?
No, just rattle his cage a little.
Oh, good.
I suppose Mr. Travis and I are the talk of the station.
Oh, yeah.
Thank Les for me, will you? Ah, the DJs.
Hello, Mrs. Carlson. Miss Carlson.
Dr. Fever, would you turn around for me?
What?
Turn. Have you got all your teeth?
I think so.
Good. Wrap this one up and send him over.
Look like you gonna work in the big house.
Madam specifically asks that you wait for her in the game room. Here is your drink.
Thank you.
It's very strong.
Wait, Hirsch, where are you going?
Oh, Madam also specifically asked that I leave. Get lost was how I believe she put it. Goodbye, Mr. Travis, and good luck.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hirsch!
Hello, Andrew.
Hey, hi. How you doing?
I see you've been making yourself at home.
Oh, yeah.
Drink?
No, thank you. I just had one. Matter of fact, Miss Carlson, I just spilled it right there on your table. I'm really sorry. I wish there was some way I could make this up to you.
Let's think of something.
Miss Carlson.
Lillian.
Lillian.
Lil.
We should talk.
About what?
I'm not sure.
Are you uncomfortable around me?
Yes, sometimes.
Well, I'm sorry if I put any demands upon you. I mean, I wouldn't use my position as your employer to enforce a relationship.
Oh, I know that.
It's just that I care for you very, very much.
This is drying. Feel that.
You know, we have a lot in common, Andrew. We're both tough, we're both gutsy.
I'm not gutsy.
Neither one of us likes to beat around the bush.
I don't mind.
We both like the opera.
I hate the opera.
But you went with me nevertheless. I wonder why.
Miss Carlson, if I might be totally honest with you, I went because I wanted to talk with you about the new transmitter.
I see.
Now, I know that sounds bad. It's more than that, it really is. I enjoy your company, Mrs. Carlson. I really do. You're bright, you're informed, you're stimulating.
You really think so?
Darn right.
How do you mean?
Well, that's very hard to put your finger on. It's an elusive kind of thing. It's totally dry now.
Andrew.
What?
Let's run away together.
What?
To Los Angeles. They'll understand there.
Oh, my goodness. You can't be serious. You're not serious. You're joking. You're kidding me, aren't you? Look at this. I knew it. You're kidding me. Aren't you kidding me?
No, not at all.
Oh, my.
That bad?
Oh, no, not bad. But you're pulling my leg, and I know it now. You can't kid a kidder, Mrs. Carlson. You can't fool a fool. Pool. Let's play some pool. What do you say? Ha! Heck yes.
Mr. Travis, instead of destroying my home, would you care to sit down and talk?
Yes, please.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
We've talked about this before. And I don't know why you do it. It's a sickness.
I'm a newsman, Mr. Carlson. It's my instinct to disseminate information the minute I hear it.
To spread rumors is childish and unfair. And to suggest that Andy and my mother were... wrong.
So you want me to keep it a secret?
Yes. No! Nothing's happening!
May I speak with you a second?
Yes, Les?
No, that's all right. Les can stay. Why didn't you tell me what your mother was up to?
Well, I wanted to, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. What was it?
Went quite well, actually.
Oh?
Yes, we had a couple of martinis. She kidded around a little. And then it got kind of romantic.
What?
Yeah, we have quite a lot in common.
You're not serious. Les, stay put.
Yes, I am serious. She's a stimulating woman.
Oh, damn, this is crazy. You're pulling my leg. I can tell. You're kidding. Huh? Aren't you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding at all. Don't worry about it, Mr. Carson. It'll be nice. We can go to ball games together. And you won't even have to call me Dad.
Les? You're pulling my leg. I know you are. You can't kid an old kidder, Andy.
She told me that I had nice hair. And then she told me to go home.
Does have nice hair.
Monster lizard ravages East Coast. Mayors in 5 New England cities have issued emergency requests for federal disaster relief as a result of the giant lizard that descended on the East Coast last night. Officials say this lizard, the worst since '78, has devastated transportation, disrupted communications, and left many hundreds homeless.
Monster lizard?
The wire service never lies.
Les, the B is out on the printer. It's Monster Blizzard.
Oh.
Are you going to go back on the air?
Well, I don't know if I should explain this or just go on.
Just go on.
Turning to the local scene. Last night in downtown Cincinnati, a fire swept through the Vine Street Mission. Fortuitously, no one was injured in the blaze, but damage to the Mission kitchen was extensive. Now, in an exclusive Les Nessman interview recorded on the scene, here is Dr. Johnny Fever, local radio personality, who is on the scene.
This is Dr. Johnny.
Yes, Les, this is Johnny Fever, and I'm here at the Mission, and there's flaming activity all around me. How's that, Les? I hang out here a lot, especially on Wednesday nights. It's chicken gumbo night. And as Les said, it is fortuitous that no one was injured, but the kitchen is really a mess. And with the loss in federal funds, the Mission's going to have to do without a lot, including chicken gumbo, unfortunately. Unless, of course, somebody comes up with some money out there, which is not a bad idea. Why don't you start the contributions rolling? How much can we put you down for, Les?
That was Johnny Fever. Now stay tuned for Johnny Fever.
This has been the news with Les Nessman.
He's a rock and roll monster. Another unique Nessman experience for radio listeners everywhere.
Well, thank you, John.
My friend, my pal, my chump.
No.
Oh, come on, Les, hear me out.
You're always asking me for money.
No, I'm always asking you for a loan. This is a contribution. There's a lot of difference.
Well, I don't think so.
Les, look, I know that you handle your money a lot better than anybody else around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably wade through wads of it in your apartment, huh?
You're making jokes?
Les, it's a worthwhile cause, and these are good people. Just once, loosen the money belt, let that cash flow, huh?
Well, is it tax deductible?
I don't know. Sure.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm positive.
Here, John.
$10. Well, listen, Les, I realize this is a big chunk for you. Sincerely, I really want to thank you, and a lot of other people do too, man. If we can get this thing.
Don't ever do that again.
I tell you what, you give me $20, I'll never talk to you again.
Hi, Jennifer.
Oh, hi, Les. I heard your newscast this morning.
About the...
Lizards.
Yeah. Little boo-boo.
But a very speedy recovery.
Oh, Jennifer.
Oh, cheer up, Les. This came for you. It's from the Plowing Patriots of Omaha. I think it's that little award you've been waiting for.
Oh, boy. It's the Copper Cob Award. Ooh.
Nice.
I've got to go show this to Bailey.
Oh, dear.
Johnny, look what I got.
Nice. Jennifer.
Is this about the building fund for the Vine Street mission?
Yeah, it is.
Of course I'll contribute.
Well, I was thinking about talking to Carlson about it.
No, he's in conference with Andy right now.
Well, what approach would you recommend?
Get it in writing and don't take no for an answer.
Okay. You got a steno pad?
Johnny.
I'm sorry.
I have a message pad.
Fine.
And while you're working on him, I'll see if I can't come up with a few donations on my own.
Would you?
Of course, it's my pleasure. How much do you need?
Well, they said about $40,000 to rebuild, you know, but anything's appreciated.
Duck soup.
All right, here comes the pitch.
Tie on the sides. Well, you're good at this. How do you do it?
Excuse me, AC. Hey,
John. Not now, Fever.
It's really tough at the top, huh, boys?
Look, we're just taking a few minutes out to relax. Is that all right? Okay, you're up to bat. I'm pitching.
Could I ask a question here?
Make it quick, will you?
Yeah, I thought that it'd be a good idea for the station to start a fund to rebuild the Vine Street mission. They had a little fire down there last night.
Yeah, sure. Put me down for $10.
Could I put you down for 20?
You put me down for what I tell you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See what you do with this pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Over the center field fence again. Are you still here, Fever?
Well, I just wanted to ask, what do you think you paid for this little game?
About $160.
$160. I guess, Travis, anything Mr. Carlson can do, you can probably top, huh?
Bet your boots.
Thank you very much. Fans of chicken gumbo, thank you both.
Just close the door, will you, Fever?
Oh, no, that's fantastic. Canned food would be a big help. Yes, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Morning.
Morning.
Did you hear anything about a giant lizard on the East Coast?
Oh, yes, sir. He is alive and well, and he's coming this way.
Kidding, aren't you?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I would lock my car door on the way home tonight, Herbie.
Yeah.
Herb. Johnny is trying to raise funds for the underprivileged at the Vine Street mission. How much can I put you down for?
Underprivileged?
Yes.
As in poor?
That's right.
Passaroni.
Why?
Because I don't believe in the poor. I believe everyone should pull themselves up by their own bootstraps, like Venus did.
In your ear, Herb.
These people don't even have boots, much less bootstraps. They need your help. It's called charity.
That's charity. Read her lips.
Look, I don't believe in charity, period, end of report.
I know I'm gonna regret asking this, but why is that, Herb?
Well, because people only give to charity to make themselves look good.
I might have known.
I mean, they want to impress people. Me, I'm a little bit different. I mean, I want people to like me for me. So, don't talk to HRT Jr. about charity, because I'm just a little too real for that.
You don't give to charity?
Never.
You swear you don't give to charity?
I swear, I never give to charity.
Do you swear that you never give to charity in front of the Internal Revenue Auditor?
Well,
You are the lowest form of life that I have ever encountered.
all right. Put me down for $20.
20, thank you.
You play dirty, Bailey.
I know. Venus.
Venus?
Venus.
Venus?
Venus.
It's okay, Bailey. Don't pressure him.
I know. I'm all for it. I'll give.
Great. How much should I put you down for?
Okay, I'll tell you what. Double whatever it is you're giving.
I was hoping it'd be a little more than that.
Yeah, that's right. That is too cheap. Put me down for 3 times what it is you're giving.
See, Venus, this is kind of a personal thing with me. I mean, I understand these people. They're lightly warped, but they're trying. Lightly warped? Yeah, by life. But they deserve our support.
Aha. Tell you what. I'll give you a week's salary if you get that poster out of here.
Well, you know I love you, Grace, and I like your music, but charity comes first. Guess which DJ has managed to raise almost $500 this morning?
Are his initials Johnny Fever?
That's right.
Congratulations, Johnny.
Yeah. Jennifer's helping raise funds. How's it going?
I'm finished.
You quit?
$40,000 was all you needed, wasn't it?
You've already raised $40,000?
Well, in a manner of speaking. I'm having several of my friends over to my apartment this evening. I tell them about your charity. They take out their checkbooks. It's just a matter of a few hors d'oeuvres and a little chit-chat.
Not even 10 o'clock.
Oh, well, I could have been faster, but with Onassis and Rockefeller gone, you have to scramble a little bit more.
Jennifer, what would you say if Ronald Reagan called and asked you to be Secretary of the Treasury, huh?
I said no. Charity is much more fun. One only has to work when one wants to.
Yeah, Jennifer, you really ought to come down to the mission and get to know some of these folks.
I'd love to, sometime.
Yeah, there's this one guy, Charlie. He can pull his lower lip up over his nose.
Now that's entertainment.
You know what? I'm just so much better at raising money, which reminds me, I would like the two of you to come to my apartment tonight. Bring the whole gang. Starts around 7. Plenty of food and drink.
You want us there?
Of course.
With all your wealthy friends?
Johnny, what is the point of having a party like this if the people who are going to contribute don't meet the people involved? Just be there.
Wow. It's too bad you gotta work.
Yeah, that's right. That's a shame. That's a party that cries out for a minority member.
Bailey, would you watch the time and take these stuffed mushrooms out in exactly 8 minutes?
Right. Do we serve these before or after we hit them for the money?
It goes like this. Cheese puffs, cocktails, money, stuffed mushrooms.
Ah.
Then, double cognac, money, triple cognac, money, money, money.
Beautiful.
Just think of this as a very expensive Tupperware party, right?
Jennifer, Bailey has something to do. Why am I useless?
Well, because... Just kidding. Les, the most important job at a party is to make sure that everyone's glasses are always full. Can I count on you?
Of course.
Now, wait a minute. You are the Mittenoffs? As of the Mittenoff Library?
Yes, that's right.
And the Mittenhoff wing of the Memorial Hospital.
That's correct.
Well, say, you people are all right. I had my hernia repaired in your wing. Nice, clean, modern. I just love that.
Well, thank you very much.
Mr. Carlson, please have one of my cheese puffs. They're a northern Italian recipe I got in Venice.
Venice is so lovely. But the water smells, I felt.
Water stinks here, too. Check it out sometime.
Jennifer, I'm so glad you moved back to this apartment.
They rezoned my neighborhood to commercial.
She made a bundle on it.
Herb, take this cheese puff and eat it. Mr. and Mrs. Mittenoff just returned from Washington. How are things in our capital?
Oh, the Gipper's doing one hell of a job.
He's cutting everything to the bone. We're going to have a balanced budget if it kills us all.
Hey, Mittenoff. My wife and I went to Washington about 3 years ago. The Lincoln Memorial is pretty good. There's a great big guy sitting in a chair.
Why don't we all sit down and get comfortable?
Thank you, Jennifer.
Here. Now, as you may have read in the papers, the Vine Street Mission was damaged in a fire last night. Apparently, something just got out of hand in the kitchen.
Oh, dear.
And there is no money to rebuild it. The funds have run out.
Jennifer, I think the time has come when the private sector should take care of their own. How much do we need?
Well, Dr. Fever, he's an announcer at our station. Perhaps you've heard of him.
No,
Sorry.
not really.
Dr. Johnny Fever, he's really quite popular.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway, he's a friend of the mission, and he says that the damages amount to about $40,000. Now, the ball has already started rolling. Why, Mr. Carlson and Mr. Travis have already made very substantial donations.
Jennifer, I wonder if we aren't thinking too small here, putting $40,000 into an old building. Why don't we put up a brand new building?
Oh, Judge, that is exciting. What do you have in mind?
Well, it just so happens I have a parcel of land I have no use for in the Price Hill area.
Oh. That's wonderful. Thank you.
That's an excellent idea, Sid. But what's a plot of land without a building? Now, I will contribute $50,000 to the construction of that new building.
Holy moly.
I love it when you do things like that. You just come right out with it.
And I'm pretty sure I can lay my hands on 50,000 more.
Oh, Sid, I just knew you would.
These guys are murder.
Herb, Andy would like to see you in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Herb, why don't we make the Mittenoffs a couple of zombies?
Okay, fine. You're gonna love these. They'll knock you on your butts. Come on.
I think I'll just slip in there with them. But Travis, we need to talk.
Well, I certainly invited the right people here this evening. Thank you so very much. And I know what the people from the mission would say if they were here. Well, that must be Dr. Fever.
Oh, that's the very famous one.
Oh, yes, of course.
Gang's all here.
Hello.
This is Sheila Morgan. She's Vine Street's corresponding secretary and historian. And this is this year's president, Charlie Jones. And, of course, Percy Romanoff, our acting vice president, treasurer, and what else is it?
Sergeant at Arms.
Right. I hope we're not late. I had a hard time convincing him you really wanted him to come.
Well, what a wonderful surprise.
See, I told you. I just thought I'd help things along if I brought all of them.
Well, it'll make things interesting. I'd like to introduce our new guests to the Mittenoffs and the Randalls.
Hi. Thanks for coming. We all appreciate it. Sheila, this is Bailey. Bailey. Sheila.
Yes,
Les.
nice to meet you. I think I'll go help with the zombies.
Me too.
Well, why don't we all come right in here to the living room and be, well, chummy?
Charlie, why don't you tell them about the kitchen?
Well, sir, the damn thing just blew up. I mean, I was there. It scared me so bad. I just about...
Percy? Why don't you were there, too?
Uh-huh. It was big. It was like it reminded me of, it was just something.
Well, why don't we tell the folks what the mission means to us before the explosion? Sheila, you tell them.
Well, see, we don't like the name mission. That's why, among us anyway, we call it the David Niven Golf and Steam Club.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Oh, well, we've written several letters to Mr. Niven, but we don't know where to send them.
Thank you, Sheila.
Oh, we saw David Niven in Florence.
Florence, South Carolina. I got arrested there once for stealing, What the hell was that thing? I remember I wanted it.
You know, it is so nice to have all these wonderful and diverse people together. We have the lovely people who are making contributions to the building fund and the people who will be enjoying the building when it's funded. Oh, goodness, we should do this more often.
What building?
We're thinking of giving you people a new building.
We don't need a building, we need a kitchen.
This building is in Price Hill.
Price Hill? That's a suburb.
Price Hill. Price? Oh, yeah. I stole, what the hell did I steal up there?
You steal things?
Well, I think I do. But I don't seem to remember, and I don't have any of this stuff at home.
I think perhaps, Jennifer, we should be on our way.
I think we should go too, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry you have to leave so soon, but you will be helping us, won't you?
Oh, yes, Jennifer. We said we would, and we will.
Well, but we don't need the building. We need the kitchen.
We'll see. We'll talk about it.
And it can't be up in Price Hill because there ain't no bums up there.
I think this is rather presumptuous. It is our money, and you keep telling us that you don't like this and that you don't like that.
Yeah, but you can't go moving the mission around that much because there's drunks out there trying to find it. And it's got to be exactly where they think it is. I mean, you can't move it a foot.
Jennifer, we've enjoyed it.
Oh, so have I, Judge. Thank you all for coming.
Good night,
Good night, dear.
Wait a minute. I just don't get it here. Now, you're the people who said you were going to give the money, right? I mean, the deal is down. And now you see the bums who are going to get it, so you want to get out of it. Is that what's happening here?
Please, Johnny, I'd rather not have a scene.
Well, I just want to know what kind of people they are, anyway.
They're my friends.
Well, they're my friends, and this is just checkbook charity. Yeah, it's, here's my money, give me my tax break, but let me out of here.
Well, at least they're willing to give it, and they don't have to. What about your friends? I haven't even heard a thank you yet.
Well, hell, we got all dressed up to come up here.
Please, Jennifer, it's all right, really.
No, it's not.
I get it, Jennifer. The poor are supposed to say, thank you, rich people. Where would we be without you? Is that it?
No, it's okay, Johnny,
No,
really.
it's not okay, Sheila.
I hate free.
So do I.
Yeah, but this is so condescending.
And so ungrateful.
What, you think my friends are just a bunch of bums? Is that it? When's the last time you had a drink? Charlie?
5 years ago.
Percy?
4.5.
Sheila?
About an hour ago.
Overall, it's a pretty good record.
All right. Judge, did you or did you not give all of that money to the daycare center?
That was an anonymous donation.
Patsy?
He did. I'm sorry, but I'm very proud of you.
And the Mittenoffs donated a library. They didn't have to do that.
Is that you? The Mittenoff Library?
Yes. Did you ever check a book out from there?
No, sir. I already have a book.
Excuse me, but I was an exotic dancer at one time. So I know a little bit about how life works. See, I think you rich people give money mainly because it makes you feel good, right? It's a kick. Yeah, we know it. See, that's why we don't jump right in and say, oh, thank you, thank you. But on the other hand, we'll take the money because we need it. So, see, in a way, everybody's getting what they need. But don't expect us recipients to go all the way down to the buff, if you know what I mean.
Were you really an exotic dancer?
Yeah.
Well, I have this fantasy. I have this thing about exotic...
Maybe you should all get together and talk about everything.
Why don't we sit down?
You know, when we were in Hawaii, he bought me this outfit.
Listen, Jennifer, I'm sorry I got mad.
I'm sorry I got mad too.
Does that mean you might be willing to commit a charitable act?
No, and I don't give at the office either.
Jennifer, sorry, but I forgot the stuffed mushrooms, and they kind of caught on fire, and Herb kind of poured his zombie on it. And, oh, to make a long story short, I just think this is a very bad week for kitchens in Cincinnati. Excuse me.
I joined a religion that lets you have 2 wives.
I don't want 2 wives.
Did you give me a lift home?
Herb, I don't go anywhere near your home, ever.
We could go to your home.
Oh, good night, Mr. Carlson.
Good night, Bailey. Boy, am I bushed.
Why?
Lucille told me not to come home tonight. I want you to know that.
Johnny, what are you doing here?
I overslept. I'm late.
Johnny, it's 5:30 p.m.
Not morning?
No, you're not on the air for 12 and a half hours.
Hold it.
And let me tell you something else, young lady. I got a lot of work done behind that closed door.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Carlson, but my mind is on getting to the bank. You see, if I don't deposit my paycheck, I'll have checks bouncing all over town like little rubber balls.
Anybody want to get breakfast?
Johnny, what are you doing here?
Well, I came in a little early this morning.
Hey, that sounds like a fire.
What is it?
Take a look. Hey, fire engine. What? Wow, a whole bunch of them. Gee, would you believe that there was a time in my life when I couldn't wait to become a fireman? So I could slide down that brass pole, then, guide that hook and ladder truck, and feed that little spotted dog. It must be close.
I don't see a fire.
Well, let's see which way they turned. Oh, gosh, they didn't. They're slowing down now. They must be very close. They're stopping.
I smell smoke.
Right in front of the building downstairs.
Johnny, do you smell smoke?
No, just me. When I came through the lobby, it was real kind of foggy.
The time of transition is upon us, when the warmth of day pales to the cool blue of night. At 5:33 on Friday, this is Venus, my children, coming to you from the top of the Flem building with a beacon of love shining ever so bright. So be not afraid of the darkness. Yes, the darkness, which usually happens at night. Night. A time of not day. Thus, a cycle that repeats itself night after night after night. What a better time than to repeat that other song, the one you just heard, again. Damn piece of junk. Sorry, my children.
Quick time!
This turntable is stuck again, Andy.
Come on, it's Friday night.
Yeah, blew my whole segue.
Yeah, listen, I'll think about that on Monday. Right now, I gotta rush somewhere to meet someone to do something that is more important than the invention of radio itself. Hey, I can see no.
I had this thing timed to the second, man. Unlike Fever, I prepare for my show.
Monday. I got big plans this weekend. Okay, I'll tell you this much. It involves an airplane, a breathing apparatus, and a young woman.
Venus, relinquish your show.
Be cool, I'm not in the mood, Les.
Andy, if you don't make him relinquish his show, I won't be responsible.
You're not responsible, Les.
I'm the news director. The building building's on fire! The building's on fire!
Cheap trick, Les.
All right, I'll tell you everything. A stewardess has taken old Travis to the Bahamas. A whole weekend of nothing but snorkeling.
Flames fill 5th floor Flynn building. Firemen fight fierce conflagration.
What?
Flames fill 5th floor Flynn building. Firemen fight fierce conflagration. I don't see flames anywhere.
Did you see anything, Johnny,
When?
when you came in?
Bailey, when I hear sirens, I don't look back.
I'll bet it's that chili parlor next door. They've been begging for a fire.
Oh, there you all are.
Andy, there's a fire in a building right on this block.
Yeah, I know. We're in it.
Huh?
We are? We can't be. I've got to get to the bank.
Yeah, I've got 12 and a half hours to kill, man.
I've got to go. Where is it I've got to go?
Now, look, wait a minute, everybody. So far, it's contained to the 5th floor. Let's just everyone keep their heads about this.
Right.
Goodbye, all.
Wait a minute. Venus.
It's quitting time, man.
Venus?
Look,
Venus.
it's okay. Les is on the air. He's interviewing a fireman. Did you know he's nuts?
Did you know you're not supposed to take an elevator during a fire? Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely.
Just keep your heads about this.
Now, who volunteered to be fire warden on this floor? Now, who is supposed to know what to do?
I feel safe.
We will all exit via the fire stairs. And now, wait a minute. First of all, you got to take the precaution of feeling that door to be sure that it's not warm. Andy?
It's cool.
All right, I'm going to go get Les to check for stragglers while you all walk in an orderly fashion.
Oh, no. Where are the other doors? Huh, Andy?
I don't know. He's the warden.
This is it.
Well, isn't there supposed to be another one?
Yeah.
Okay, look, I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know this. The elevator is safe because Herb and Jennifer were getting on when I got off, and they are not trapped up here. They are safe.
We should be together. It's a sign from God.
Dial again.
Okay, fine. Ah, see? I can't even get a ringing sound downstairs. We could be alone here all night.
Impossible. Did you have something to do with this?
Me?
Venus is still in his office.
Didn't even dream anything this good.
KRP.
Andy, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
We're stuck near the 8th floor.
We know. Look, what we're trying to do is pry open the elevator doors to make sure you're clear of the fire.
Tell him there's no hurry.
Quiet. What fire?
Fire?
Well, now, look, a fire is probably too strong a word. A little smoldering on 5. I'm sure it's out by now.
Can't you go down and check?
Down here?
Well, now you see you've hit on the problem.
You're trapped like we are?
Who are?
Now, look, Les already has a fire official on the phone. I'm going to go talk with him, and I'll get someone from down the hall, Venus, to come in here and stay on the line with you. By any chance, are the elevator doors warm?
Are the doors warm?
There's no fire down here. Are you talking to anybody?
No, Andy.
Good. Why don't you and Herb see if you can't pry open those doors and see if you can't pop out on the floor you're between.
Pop out? I see.
We got the doors open, Andy.
Okay, what is this?
I don't know. I just feel better with it.
This is Jennifer on the line. Now, Herb and she are okay. I want you to keep this line open while I go talk to the fire guy.
Andy, Mr. Carlson said everything is all right.
Well, that does not mean anything. A little tense, so see if you can't...
Hey, no problem. I can handle it. Hey, how's it going?
So if I may paraphrase you, Officer Shanks, for my great many listeners, you allege that this raging sea of flame is contained on the 5th floor, and that all those in danger of the burning morass have supposedly been evacuated, and that no one, theoretically, has been hurt.
Something like that. You see, with sprinklers...
Officer Shanks, explain fire.
What?
Exactly why do things burn?
What kind of radio station is this?
Andy?
Excuse me, Officer Shanks. May I speak to you a second, sir? We're not on the air right now.
This a prank?
No, sir, this is Andy Travis, Program Director, WKRP Radio.
Okay.
Sir, we're on the 14th floor of the Flem building.
You're kidding. You people ought to get out of there. But don't take the elevator. Take the fire steps.
Well, sir, there's a doggone bunch of smoke on those steps.
Shouldn't be. I bet somebody propped open a fire door on the 5th floor. People do that.
Don't worry, Andy. They've got ladders.
Not to the 14th floor.
Helicopters?
Not to speak of.
Nets?
Too windy. Look, you'll be fine. It's a small fire, I hear. Sit tight and stay low.
Sir, we have a problem, and we have 2 people trapped in one of those elevators just a few floors below between the 8th and the 9th floors.
Tell you what, we'll work on getting a man up to them. Stay cool.
Uh-huh. How about if one of us could figure out a way to get down to them from up here?
Well, I can't officially advise you to do something like that.
Right, I understand. Okay, thank you very much.
This is Les Nessman. We're back.
This is a vault. Why couldn't this have been made in a foreign country by people who don't know what they're doing? Why?
It's getting stuffy in here. Isn't it getting stuffy in here?
Jennifer, I don't want to die in the suit.
Andy, they won't open. What do we do now?
Well, I think the smart thing to do, Hello? Jennifer? It's dead.
Uh-huh. What did the fire fella say?
Fine, there's no problem.
Sure.
Yeah. Give me that thing.
No!
I got an idea, didn't you?
But I thought you said there was no problem.
Oh, sure.
Well, then give me back my hose, man!
I understand, Andy.
Andy? Andy! Help! Help!
He says we have nothing to worry about, Herb.
Oh, sure.
Really? The fire is out.
It is?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, it was quite a scare, but Herb calmed me down. He's quite a hero.
I'm pretty used to disasters, Andy.
Well, we'll just wait here and relax then. Herb, you don't have to take anything else off.
Let me talk to him.
Oh, Andy, Herb would like to talk to you. Oh, okay. He put us on hold.
Hold? Come on. Oh,
Okay, now, Johnny, be careful the broom. I've got it wedged right in there.
Just be careful, Johnny. It's a long
Hold
way
on.
down.
I'm all right.
Oh, be careful.
All right, look, here's the deal. I put a little loop in this hose here. We're going to lower someone down to the top of the elevator. There's a trap door there. We'll open up the trap door. We'll get them both out of there.
Wait a minute. You said we had nothing to worry about.
Right, sure. All right, who's the passenger? Well, I thought of the idea. I did my part.
Okay, I want to go. Do you know what you're saying?
It's a possibility, sure.
Who else have you got?
Okay, I'll go.
No, I want to go. Look, it's a chance to leap into the jaws of death. What a great way to start a morning. Come on. Andy, you can't let him do this.
Are you volunteering?
Well, I mean, if his heart's set on it.
No, wait a minute. You said that we need somebody who's in great physical shape.
Right.
I'm the warden. I should go.
We'll go with Johnny.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Let him go. All right, watch it go, Johnny.
I hope you remember this when you wake up.
Slack.
All right.
Okay.
Ted's, I got it.
You got it?
Pull up. Sit down. All right. Whoa. Watch. Oh, man.
Is this the way to Kansas?
The phones are dead. The phones are dead. Not now, Les. Well, shouldn't we call somebody?
Les, please.
At first, I thought that fireman hung up on me. Hi, Johnny. But then I figured it out. What the hell?
What the hell am I doing here? Somewhere over the 9th floor.
Wait, Johnny! What do you think, Andy? That's really
Let me down about 2 more floors, guys.
Will you get that searchlight out of my eyes?
I keep it hidden in my desk. I'm always prepared for the worst.
Oh, just do it, Les.
It's my lantern.
I'm the warden. Just do it.
Get that thing tied off back there, Warden. He's getting heavy.
Don't worry, Johnny.
Look, it's so bright you can see through my hand. I don't get it. I mean, I can understand him forgetting about me down here, but you're down here too.
Who?
Travis.
Hang up, Herb.
Yeah, but how's Andy going to talk to him?
He can't.
But you said. I thought that he. Holy smoke. No. Not smoke.
Would you put your arm around me? Herb, I'm frightened. Please?
Shall I sit down or you want to stand up?
Doesn't matter. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
We're gonna be just fine. Things always work out for me.
Are you crying?
No, of course not. It's just the smoke.
Yeah. I know why this is happening. God wants me out of the way and he's burning down a whole building to do it. He's been working on this all my life. Yeah, the heart trouble, I've had it. Drinking problem, that's me. Real estate, I bought a home in the only neighborhood in the whole world where the property values have gone down. My best friend is Les. Lucille thinks sex is a reward. Come on, Herb. Mow the lawn or no num-nums tonight. I tell you, I've had it.
I'm sorry, Herb. You know what?
What?
We should do something to take our minds off this.
Tarzan won't be free, this place. Tarzan, fine ladder. Tarzan, no need silly fire hose.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
I'll tell you a secret about me. Something I've never told anyone else. And then you tell me a secret about you.
Who goes first?
I will.
Okay.
Herb, tonight, Friday night, instead of doing something madly expensive with someone dashing and wealthy and intriguing, I was just going to go home, alone, and curl up in front of the fire with a book. A paperback romance. And there have been more evenings like this than I care to mention. Yeah.
No.
8 in the last year. Okay, it's your turn.
No. I don't have anything to compare with that.
Oh, come on, a man like you must have all kinds of secrets.
Well, there is something.
Good.
Since we're trapped like rats.
Herb.
I want to confess something to you while I still have the chance.
Come on. Just say it.
I tell every man I meet that you and me, that me and you, that the two of us are
You do?
on a regular basis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just glad I had a chance to tell you in this last moment of.
Hi. Mind if I watch?
I should have jumped into the jaws of death. I mean, I am the firewood.
Easy, Ace. He's coming. Shove it, Mr. Carlson. Huh? I said shove it.
Johnny?
Johnny,
give me the light, baby. Give me the light. Give it to me, Les.
Can you hear me, Johnny?
Hey, there's no tension.
Huh? I know. Oh, my gosh. All we've got is the shaft.
And this ended up on the roof.
Oh, Johnny, I could hug you, I could squeeze you, I could kiss you to death.
You climbed down that dark, dangerous, dirty hole to save our miserable necks, huh?
No, just to bring you this broom.
How can we ever thank you?
I think Jennifer mentioned something.
Oh, Johnny, please just get me out of here.
Well, just let me get my hands on something electric. Out of the way, Tarlik.
You're right.
Aha! We had them like this in Nam.
You were never in Vietnam.
Oh.
Way to go, John.
The elevator's moving. The elevator's moving.
Let's go the doors. You're in the way, Les.
Well, this is great. Now we'll all be trapped together.
Will you get that out of my eyes?
14th floor, women's lingerie and other hobby equipment. I'll tell you something.
Are you all right?
There's a ladder going all the way down the shaft. I could have walked.
We were trapped down there between the 8th and 9th.
All I had to do was touch two wires together. Like that. Yeah. Now I can probably do something about these lights.
That's my buddy John. Did you see that? That's him, huh?
Well, that was broken, completely dead.
I probably fixed that. Mr. Carlson, fire warden, 14th floor, Flynn Building.
This is the fire department. Is the phone working okay?
Well, yeah, great, you know, for a dead phone.
Oh, the two people.
It's fire department.
The two
Oh,
people.
they're both fine, yeah. Elevator works great, too.
Fire's out.
Oh,
It's
really?
all safe. Go on home.
Yeah,
Bye.
fine, sure. The fire's out. It's all over.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Yeah, I was just getting into it.
So, I guess that's it then, huh?
Yeah. In the news game, we'd call it a 30.
Johnny, I thought you were incredible.
Yeah?
I think we were all pretty darn heroic.
We're all pretty darn something, huh?
I want to thank each and every one of you, especially Herb.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are we all hanging around here for? I mean, I know Jennifer has a big evening planned.
I almost forgot.
Hey, you devil. I better go put on a record.
Wrong way, wrong way.
Right.
Well, listen, you want to get some breakfast?
Oh, well, I do have to go to the bank.
Yes, I've got an island paradise to get to. I can't say no more.
Oh, well, gosh, I gotta go, where do I have to go? Yeah.
Don't wait on me.
Let's go.
Okay. Just think, a few minutes ago, this very elevator was a death trap.
Was it scary down there, Herb?
Scary? Takes more than a stalled elevator and a few flames to ruffle the feathers of Herbert R. Tarlick, Jr.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. See you, Herb.
Didn't Les say she was shrinking?
What?
Yeah. He said he felt bad about leaving her all alone in that house in Dayton, what with Mother getting smaller and smaller all the time. That's what he said.
That sounds like Les. I'd like to meet her, wouldn't you, John?
Oh, yeah, sure. Golly, gee, gosh, boy, oh, boy. That would be really neat.
Well, I like meeting people's parents. You get to see what they look like, how they act. Maybe I'll throw a little party for Les while she's here.
Today is Les's birthday.
That's perfect. I'll make it a surprise party.
Jennifer.
Why not?
Don't you like putting on a stupid-looking hat and hiding behind furniture and generally stripping yourself of every shred of human dignity?
See, now that you mention it, I do like that.
Then it is settled. Be at my house at 7. Spread the word around. And I'll invite Les and his mother to come at 8.
You might not accept.
He'll accept. Herb, what are you doing tonight?
Actually, I'm pretty free.
Be at my house at 7 o'clock. I'm throwing a surprise birthday party for Les and his mom.
Oh, you bet. Aw, that's nice. Les and his mom having birthdays on the same day. You two going?
Yep.
Sure. We love debasing ourselves.
Yeah. You know, Jennifer was going to give me a party once, a big one. But then I decided not to quit, and it just kind of got called off.
Tough luck for all of us.
Hey, look at these babies. Look at this stuff, huh? This is expensive stuff, boy. There's an 8-foot base with a 2-foot powder at Aspen.
Hey, ski talk. I love it.
Hey, you want ski talk? I'll give you ski talk. Mogul, ski lift, slalom, girls, drunk.
Fever, in exactly 12 seconds, the air will be dead.
I thought you were just going to murder the news.
Bailey, I'm going out of town tonight for a short vacation. Please take over for me.
Bunny slope, ski lodge, girls.
Herb, I could use your assistance over here. Andy, I wish you wouldn't bring your toys to the office.
What are you doing?
I'm taking down my trophies and packing them in my suitcase.
Why? Yeah, why?
Because I'm going to New York City tonight.
What about the party?
What party?
I don't know.
Bailey, you'll be in charge of the news for 2 full weeks, and I'm sure you'll do a wonderful job.
Oh, well, thank you. Can he do that?
No, absolutely not. Les, what do you think you're doing? You can't take your vacation now. I've had my vacation planned for months. You know the rules.
Andy, for the first time in my life, I'm doing something that's more important to me than following rules. Now, please notify Mr. Carlson that I'm leaving tonight.
You're not leaving tonight. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Then we better go see Mr. Carlson and straighten this out right now. Herb, finish wrapping up those trophies. Be careful. I'll have Jennifer confirm my reservations. Bailey, you get to work on the news. Andy, come with me.
I'll go with him.
Yeah, Jennifer, send Nesbitt in here immediately.
Mr. Carlson?
Tell Travis I'd like to see him, too. Thanks, Jennifer.
Mr. Carlson, Les here has decided to take his vacation starting tonight.
Can he do that?
No. It is scheduled for August. Mine is scheduled for tomorrow.
Unless you can't do that.
Oh, I've got to go now. It's now or never. I'm running out of time.
What's up, Les?
Well, last night, Mother and I were talking. My mother's in town, you know.
No, I didn't.
Well, she doesn't come to Cincinnati all that often because my apartment's not big enough. Actually, she doesn't like the way I keep it dusted. Anyway, do you mind if I sit down?
Well, sure. Anything you want.
Thank you. You know, this isn't easy for me. I don't usually spill my guts, as they say.
Oh, no.
Mr. Carlson.
Yes?
Ever since I was a little boy, my mother and I have had this dream, our special dream, that someday I would grow up and that I would go to New York and that I would get a job on the Times.
The New York Times.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
You think that's crazy, don't you?
Oh, no, Les. Just, I thought, first you might try the Post.
I'm not going to try either one of them. Newspapers have had it. Mother says this is the electronic age. So that's why I've decided to go into network news.
Like CBS News?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Mr. Carlson, there is an 8-foot base with a 2-foot powdered aspen.
Travis, don't be a baby.
I'm not being a baby. I want my vacation.
Andy, be reasonable.
Reasonable? Reasonable? What are you doing, Les? Passed up a job at the New York Times for what? To replace Dan Rather?
Maybe.
Maybe? And you're asking me to be reasonable?
Andy, now please.
Mr. Carlson, I'm begging you for 2 weeks. And Les Nessman never begs, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Can I borrow this equipment? I can't ski.
You're concerned about snow when a man's destiny is at stake?
I'll tell you what, Les. You call him. Go ahead, call him. Call CBS News, New York. Say, hello, I'm out here in Cincinnati. I was wondering if you had any network news anchorman jobs open.
No, I want to go in person. I just want to try. That's all. Just try. You know what I'm saying, don't you, Mr. Carlson?
Yes, Les, I think I do. No, I had a dream once, Les. Of one day becoming general manager of WKRP, and I worked hard at that. And one day, Mother gave me the job. Boy, don't tell me dreams don't come true.
Excuse me, I have Les's travel arrangements.
Can I go, Mr. Carlson?
Andy?
Okay.
Just trade off your vacations. When are you scheduled, Les?
August.
Oh, Andy?
August would be perfect.
Thank you both very, very much.
Les, I've confirmed your first-class flight.
I'm going first class all the way.
And they do have a room at the Y.
Better be a good one.
Yo, excuse me, I guess the party's off, huh?
What party?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't know either.
Les, would you and your mother like to come over to my apartment around 8 o'clock tonight?
Oh, gosh, I don't know, Jennifer. I've got a lot of things to do.
Well, your flight doesn't leave until 3:06 a.m.
Okay. Thank you again, Mr. Carlson. And thank you, too, Andy.
New York's gonna eat him alive.
Well, at least he's willing to take a chance. Most of us just settle for what's comfortable.
Are you kidding? I'm gonna ship him back in a body bag.
Look, if a man's got courage enough to try to change his life, then I think we should support him. Isn't that what you say, Jennifer?
Of course, Mr. Carlson. Now, this is a surprise birthday party, so be at my apartment at 7 o'clock. We'll talk about all this nonsense then. Who is it?
Les Nessman.
Les? What are you doing here, and where is your mother?
Well, she's...
You weren't supposed to be here until 8 o'clock.
I know, but
Well, it's not even 7 yet.
Well, should I go away and come back later?
Oh, no, of course not. Come in. Where is she?
Who?
Your mother.
She's at my house.
Why?
Well, she doesn't like to go out at night, Jennifer. It's a new rule of hers. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, happy birthday, Les.
How did you know it was my birthday? I hate having birthdays. Oh, please don't tell anyone it's my birthday, Jennifer. Promise me you'll keep it a secret. Are you all right?
Oh, no. Suddenly I have a headache. Peanuts?
Oh, sure.
They're over there.
Guess what I've got?
I give.
It's a videotape audition sample reel of me doing the news on TV.
Oh.
I just had it made. I wish I had some place to see it.
Well, I have 5 tape machines.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer. I guess I'm nervous about going to New York.
I understand.
Have you ever been to New York?
Not since last weekend. Excuse me.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hiya, Jennifer.
Listen, Andy and I were talking.
Yeah, and we were thinking maybe we ought to just go ahead and tell Les what we really think.
What you really think about what?
It isn't his birthday.
What?
No birthday.
Oh, well, Les, what we, what we really think about that body bag thing.
What body bag thing?
But Les, I think what Mr. Carlson here is trying to say is that New York isn't your bag.
Oh, we'll see about that. I had a videotape audition sample reel made. Would you like to see it?
Oh, yeah, sure, we would. How about, well, we'll have a drink.
Just please help yourselves to anything that you'd like. Excuse me.
Don't we look ridiculous?
Les, they know it's your birthday.
Oh, that's all right.
Put it on, Jennifer. We got enough for everybody. Just strip yourself of every shred of human dignity and anything else that you can think of. And look at this, everybody. Serpentina!
Neat! Johnny really knows how to party, doesn't he?
Really great to see you, Les. Now we don't have to hide behind the furniture.
Everybody put on a hat. Mr. Carlson, here you go.
Oh, thanks. That's really me, Bailey.
Yeah. Too bad Venus is on the hair. He really gets into hats. Andy?
Oh, no. Thank you very much.
Jennifer, make him put on a hat.
No, Jennifer, really, I don't.
Put on the damn hat.
Am I early, Jenny?
I thought it was 7 o'clock.
It is 7 o'clock. Get a hat and stand over there.
Peanuts? Thanks.
There you go.
Wow. I guess it's time to play pin the tail on the jackass, huh?
All right, let me get a drink first.
You know, this is really a great send-off for New York. I want to thank you all. And I want you all to know that I'm going to do my darndest.
Les, sit down here a second. You got any good contacts up there in New York City?
Oh, not really, Andy, but I don't mind knocking on a few doors. Besides, I'm taking along all my awards, so people will be impressed with my background.
I think I have to go cry now.
Les, along with your silver sow and all this other stuff, are you going to take some air checks so the network brass has a chance to hear your style?
I've got something a whole lot better than that, Johnny. Jennifer!
Yes, Les?
I'd like to show everyone my videotape audition sample reel of me on TV.
Oh, Les, maybe we should wait a little while. You know, I've been so blue lately.
Oh, no, this is perfect. I want to get everybody's opinion.
Johnny, the TV is in the bedroom.
I'll get it.
Hey, Les, where did you shoot this reel, anyway?
At a place called Twilight Video Arts. Herb knew the guy. They do low-budget films for private use, mostly informational programs, I think.
Yeah. Twilight Video Arts?
Oh, you wanted something cheap.
Does anybody know how to work this machine?
Yeah, I do, Les.
Well, there may be a few rough edges. In fact, I haven't seen the final edit yet myself, but I think this will give everyone a pretty good idea of my ability. Got the plug, John?
Yeah, it's in the wall socket, Les.
Oh, good. Roll 'em.
Okay. Rolling.
All right,
Good evening. This is the evening news with Les Nessman. Today in Washington, the President and Mrs. Reagan are meeting behind closed doors, still worried about their expensive dishes, which were bought with private money, not government money, even though poor people still resent it. We go now to our correspondent in Washington for that story. Oh, this is good. Watch this. Watch. On this raw, blustery day, as you can see, the doors of the White House are closed. A source close to the White House said the president may be inside. is too soon to tell whether the president is inside or whether he is coming or going. This is Les Nessman, Evening News, Washington. Thank you. In Detroit today, auto manufacturers revealed a revolutionary new car for the 80s. Roomy and comfortable, yet fuel efficient, this new product of American ingenuity should draw crowds to dealer showrooms. And finally, in closing, this little fellow was found wandering on a highway near the St. Louis Zoo. Talk about your endangered species. Luckily, zoo officials captured it and put it back where it belonged. This is Les Nessman saying good night, and may the good news be yours.
Interesting, Les.
I like the anteater part, but...
Les! Les!
What do you say, guys? Triple vodkas all the way around?
Maybe more mugu.
More mugu for you too? No. I'm stuffed. Tell you what, though, I'm gonna open up my cookie.
Bring on that cookie. What the fortune says. All right.
You will gain something you've always wanted.
Oh, excuse me.
Les! What are you doing here, man?
I'm sorry, Venus. I didn't know you had company.
Oh, no, it's all right. This is Adele. She's my broker, and
How do you do?
this is Tiffany. She's my bookkeeper. I swear, I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
Oh, see, here's my income tax form right here, and we're working on it.
Okay.
Now, I want you to tell Andy this. I'm not kidding, man.
Hey, Venus. Venus, we'll just step outside. Yeah, sure, no problem.
No, that's all right. You don't have to go.
Well, would you like some tea?
Maybe a little. Thank you. Venus, I made a fool of myself at that party tonight.
What happened?
Well, I showed this videotape audition reel, and it was awful.
Oh, man, forget about that stuff. In New York, why you want to go way up there?
My mother's in town, you know, and she and I were talking, and she just liked from... Venus, do you think I'm good enough to go to New York? You know what they say, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Well, Mother told me that if I just took a chance for once in my life, if I took that chance...
Wait a minute, Les. Coming out here. Mic open. All right. You come a little closer with Mr. Stanley Turntine. This is Venus, my children. And I want you to know that I hear you crying out there in the darkness, asking yourself, am I good enough? Should I take the chance? Will I fail? Well, Venus doesn't have the answers to those questions. Only you know your true worth. So seek not reflections in another's eyes. Let the church say amen.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Does that help you, Les?
Oh, I'm sorry, Venus, I wasn't listening.
What's the big deal? I mean, what's the matter with being here?
Well, you see, I've got this dream. I want my name on that big roll call. Martin Agronsky, Charles Osgood, Roger Mudd.
Les, will you forget about New York?
Yeah, you know, Les, New York is really a tough place. I know because I went there. I wanted to be a ballerina all my life. And I found out I could never be more than a chorus girl. So I just had to face the fact and take a second look at myself.
She's right, Les, for what it's worth. I mean, you got to start being true to yourself.
Right.
Yeah, maybe those guys are just 50 times better than you are. Well, it happens. Some tea?
You know, actually, I'm hungry.
All right, why don't you have the rest of this? We won't be hungry for another hour.
Think you win?
I don't know.
I got the guy to take back the ski equipment, and I bought this instead.
Do you think Les went to New York?
Oh, sure he did. He's nuts. Just gonna set it down there for a second, for God's sake.
Travis, you should have heard Bailey with the news.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's the first time in years that it's made any sense.
I like it when Les does the news. It's always so surreal then.
Nespin. Are you going to New York or San Francisco?
I beg your pardon.
May I help you?
I'm Lester Nessman's mother. I came here on the bus.
Oh, well, hello, I'm Arthur Carlson.
Oh, yes.
And I would like to introduce you to Andy Travis.
Yes, ma'am.
The selfish one.
Oh, that's right. And this is Dr. Johnny Fever.
Oh, yes. The beatnik. You're cute.
I'd have to go back on the air now, or I'd stay and get better acquainted, okay?
Oh, and this is our receptionist, Jennifer Marlowe.
Hello.
Stay away from my son. He's told me everything.
I'll try.
Did Les go to New York?
No. When I left my boy, he was sound asleep in his little bed, trying to recover from a very, very trying night. And I would thank you all to stop putting these silly dreams into my boy's head and getting him all upset.
Well, now, wait a minute. I thought New York was, kind of your idea.
Others don't create false expectations in their children's minds. Although Lester would make an interesting anchorman, wouldn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's all I had to say.
Yes, ma'am.
You have lovely manners. You must have a very nice mother yourself.
Would you perhaps like to have a tour of the station?
I would not.
Well, it was nice meeting you anyway.
I'm sure.
What now?
Good day.
Good day. That was Les's mother.
Oh, come on, get in the game. The guy's ready for the loony bin. I mean, first he wants to be a network anchorman, now he's dressing up like somebody's mother. The guy's nuts.